Hey guys, welcome to a new video in Techarinos coding. Today we're going to be going over the if statement, or sorry, the if else statement. So the if else statement is, so the best way to kind of like visualize these is put into real life context. So the if else statement, you could say like, if it's raining outside, then take an umbrella, else do not take the umbrella. So if this statement is true, then run whatever code is inside here. So if this statement inside here is true, then run this code, and if it's not true, then run this code. So let's get right into using this in code.org. So the if else statement we have here in the draw function. So one piece of code we could write is, let's I'll create a project for you guys, and I'll just run over it. Okay, so I have a bit of code here. So you may be wondering, well, what is this? I don't get it at all. But don't worry, I'm going to be running through this code right now. So first, what we have done is we have declared a variable. So now this variable is a sprite. You probably won't be getting it now, okay? But that's okay. We'll be going more into depth of this and sprites and all that stuff, so don't worry, but just follow me on this and you should be getting the if else statement in this video. So we created a sprite. So basically what a sprite is like some sort of object, and you can change the animation, the size, the color, whatever, right? And then we set the animation to cat. So now you may be wondering how, like what is the cat, right? Where do you get cat from? So in the animation page here, you can go here, and I also have a dog for no reason. Let me just delete that. I have a cat here, so you can add new animations. We'll go over that later in the video, but that's just the basics of it. And then the if else block here. So if the sprite.x is greater than 199, so right now it is at 200. This is the x value. The first one is the x value, the second one is the y value. So drag your mouse here, you can see this is the x, this is y. Up and down x, right, left to right, y. So that's basically why I put greater than 199. Now you may be wondering, why didn't you just put equals to 200? So I'll talk about that after I go into the code that's right after it, but there is a very good reason behind that, because you'll be seeing a problem with the if else statement. So so then if this is true, then run sprite of velocity x is equal to 3. So velocity x is basically increasing the x by 3 every single time this is run. So actually, well, no, not really, but it's just the velocity of it, so it's moving 3, I guess I would say 3 pixels, but yeah. So and then we have sprite.velox. So if it's not true, then sprite.velocity y is 1. So that basically makes it go up instead. So what's here is a Boolean, okay? So a Boolean, you're gonna be like, what is it, right? You have no idea what it is. So a Boolean is basically a true or false statement. So if this is true, then it should run this code. If it's false, then it should run this code. So that's basically a Boolean, a true or false code. Once you get more into depth, and like when you go upper, to more complex code like Java, Python, whatever, you're going to be seeing more Booleans. Like if this is false, then run that. So yeah, so that's basically why I have this here. So let's run it. So yeah, you do see that it's drawing it over and over and over again. So that's why you get the little back trail. We'll go over that in our first project, why we're getting that. So yeah, so if the sprite.x is greater than 199, it's going into the right 3 spaces. So now let's do if it's greater than 220. Now we know this is false, so let's see how this runs out. So it's going down 1. So the velocity, so the y is increasing 1. So you can see as it increases, it goes down this way, and as it decreases, it goes up. So let's run it again, and you can see it is going down because this value is not true. So if I put equals to, then so let's go to 200. So let's see what happens when it goes when I put equals to. Oh wait, this is greater than. So let's make it equals to real quick. So the math over here. Sprites, sprite.x 200. Okay, run. Now it is going right and bottom and to the bottom of it. So I encourage you to pause this video and try to figure out why this is happening. I'll give you a few seconds if you don't want to pause it, so I'll give you like 10 seconds, I guess. 10 seconds on how this is, why it's actually running like that. Okay, so hopefully you figured it out. So the reason it's running like that is after the velocity x is increasing by 3, this is no longer 200. So if you want proof of that, let's go to variables, console.log. So we talked about what this is in the last video, and actually not last video, last few videos, you can go watch those. You'll figure out what console.log is. So console.log, let's just sprite.x. Oh yeah, so you don't actually have it. You can change the name, whenever you want, but just for this example, I'm keeping it as sprite. So console.log, sprite. Oh wait, oops. So this is a string. My bad. Okay, run. So it is increasing, as you can see. So that's why so after the first time it's run, it's not true anymore, so it goes to the else statement. So but this is a velocity y, so it sets it as a velocity and it keeps on moving whether or not it's true or false, right? And then it starts running this code because this, after it's run, it becomes false. So that's basically why that was happening. So that's basically what the if else statement is. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned.